Alright, we're back. Cyberpunk 2077.
A routine inspection.
Corpo playthrough on the Xbox One S.
Bug?
Not looking that bad.
A runner I know?
Alright, T-Bug's back. She's like our tech, part of our team, the tech lady. Alright. Man, this the city. I live in a city, right? Like a big city, one of the biggest cities in the country, and this really makes me feel like, there's different areas of the city here. Like my area is in the center city, and then there's complete other areas of the city, and this feels a lot like that. And they're all so dense, you know.
Gates busted again.
So,
third time.
all right, so we can't get in there now.
Paid to get it fixed.
Again, this is just gameplay mechanics here.
Scam.
They just don't want us going out there until we go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So they jam the gate, It's like a storytelling thing. Now, I can't talk to any of my neighbors, which, honestly, that really bugged me the first time I played. I'm like, what the heck? Why do I live in this huge apartment building? I can't even talk to the people out there. But you know what? Whatever. There's not enough to do in this game. That's just how they just didn't want to do it that way. Like, everyone yells at you when you talk to them. It's hilarious. All right, so here we got our stash. Nice little room here we built with the, or maybe we rented it with this already in there. I don't know. But, yeah, we got little slots for all our guns. I don't know if you can visually put them in there when you store stuff in here or not. Actually, I never went back and checked that out. I did throw some stuff in my trunk, but, actually, no, I didn't. I went in the trunk and then I was like, Like, I have so many guns now, man. And some of them, like, epic gun, but I don't use it, so I gotta keep it. So I should just throw that stuff in there. Alright, so let's see what we got. Let's see if we got some new clothes here. Alright, well, we got this combat shirt that I guess we picked up off one of them people we fought. And we got the long sleeve. So, that's like kind of clean, man. That's pretty freaking clean. Alright, we got the giant snake tattoo, of course. Now this is cool. This looks like some bike. This is cool. I like the gold with her, and it's like a biker jacket. That's pretty odd. I can't remember if I still have this jacket or not, honestly. I kind of want to start wearing this again. So I'm riding a motorcycle around now. Yeah, I forget. I might have stashed that, or I might have a few things I sold. Like, man, some of the stuff I was wearing I sold, but because I got like a better, more armor rating version, but then it looked slightly different, so I don't know, I get confused. Inventory, it gets a little confusing. All right, we got the shorts. Well, I don't know about that look. That looks like a skirt from that angle. All right, so we got the pants. Just normal pants. All right, well, we look like a biker or something. Man, I love the hair. I love the piercings. This is hilarious. Okay, and notice we put the trilby hat on, and now we have hair. So the hats come with hair, which I don't know if that's a glitch. Like, and then the baseball cap has long hair, or if it's intentional. But I like it because you can't even get a haircut in this game. I mean, it would be nice if I could wear the hat with just my hair, but that now I look like an old school gangster here. I got a 20s or whatever. And speaking of that, I did a whole series like that, the Ghost Chef in Fallout 4, a voice character roleplay, old style Italian gangster there, and yeah, we had the trilby hat on, by the way, and sometimes, and what was the other hat? We wore a different hat too, but that I got 99 episodes of that. It's fully voiced. I don't ever explain anything to you. I'm always in character in that. It's called the Ghost Chef. Fallout 4, yeah, it's on my channel, so that is a really fun series, which I kind of want to keep going, and I might even try to bring that character into this game, honestly. I think I might try to do that next year, and just bring him in here and start doing that character again, but sometimes I kind of lapse into that guy's voice when I'm doing this stuff, but I mean, a lot of the hype I get over stuff is, straight out of stuff I learned doing that playthrough, but it's not like my normal voice when I talk to normal people, but all right, so we just got a few guns, not that many. Man, going through inventory is so complicated now. I got like so many pistols, revolver. Oh my god, I don't even use pistols that much. All right, so this still actually kind of looks a little low res. I like more low res than a regular game, but it doesn't look quite as bad as it did. And again, I saw this on people's streams the first day it came out, and they had like the best PCs you can get, and it still looked like that. Like it looked blurry. It didn't look the same as like a normal, you know. So like I don't know. It's just the mirrors are weird. So yeah, I don't really feel like watching anything or doing anything. We're just gonna go to bed here and restart with Act 1. All right. Yeah, we slept in our coat. All right, so now, like I said, we can go through this way. Jackie's calling us the second we wake up. Look at the icon we got for him.
Get your beauty sleep.
I guess.
No matter. Time you got up.
I guess we're late.
I think I might have caught something.
Open up.
I
When I
guess
jacked
we're
into that
late.
Corpo's biomon. I know a neurovirus. I need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you.
All right, so something happened to us on our last job.
Meet me downstairs.
Techno virus type of thing, I think. So these are just cops here. Like you can't interact with them. Our neighbors are dealing with the cops, but you can't interact with them. It's like actually frustrating, man. But I mean, I'm over it. But I'm just like walking you through how I felt when I was actually playing this. Why can't I walk up to this guy and get one of some of those freaking sesame noodles? Okay. There's many guys selling sesame freaking noodles all over the city that has the same mind, but I can't buy them. Give me some of those vases there. What's in there? All right. Like I can't do anything. Literally can't do anything except talk to this guy. The only guy that wants to talk to me in the whole place. Coach
How you
Fred.
like my new punching bag?
Oh, training you how to do a little hand-to-hand combat.
Ass whooping he did.
All right.
Be curious to see
He's
how
got a
he handles
punching
the
bag
likes of me.
robot.
So how about it?
All right. So I actually wanted to do this, but I just say, how's it going?
Fight's about to start. Not gonna watch? Take notes?
Malone versus Hernandez? Nah. Our chrome friend here don't watch TV.
What?
Don't talk.
I wasn't asking if he was gonna watch the fight. I'm asking if you want to watch the fucking fight.
Let's do this.
Oh, I do it. Okay.
Light on your
The
feet.
first time I didn't
That
even talk
head
to this
moving.
guy. All right. All right. Fist fight. Now, fist fighting. I don't know. It doesn't feel that great. I don't. You know. Okay. So here's my thing. If I'm fist fighting in a game, I'm playing on a controller, right? In this, you squeeze the trigger, or you hold the trigger for a harder hit, right? And then you use the left trigger to block. Well, I want to use the right trigger to use right hand, and the left trigger to use my left hand, and then maybe one of the, you know, the bumpers or whatever they're
Go
called,
in the ring yourself?
to block.
Not anymore.
That just feels
Cole's
better.
taking too
So
much
I
of
don't
a
know.
beating. Reflexes ain't
I
what they
mean,
used to.
honestly,
There's ways of fixing that.
that's one of
Forensic
the
cops
things
should
about
do the
Skyrim that's underrated, honestly.
dish out
It's
my
like
eddies or
just
something else.
the fact that you
It's
can do
time I started
two-handed,
getting
it makes the game so much better. Think about it, like Oblivion didn't really have that.
You mentioned
You
something
could do
about
like
fighting.
a magic and
I've seen you
a
land in
sword,
blows in the
and
ring.
your
You've got
he's
sharp
different, but
instinct,
that's
good
about
edge.
it.
You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights.
Okay.
Let's just
So this
say
guy's,
they
yeah,
aren't
we just joined a fight club. We're not supposed to talk about it though. But we're talking about it. So yeah, we just gotta go
Forget
find
who.
people to
You or me?
brawl in the city here.
both of us.
Again,
I
I've
get a
been
small
playing
percentage of the
Yakuza
total
lately,
weight,
the whole
you know,
Yakuza
it's
series. I did 3 of the games so far.
You get the rest.
And they got a fight club in that arena, and I actually don't do that too often. So, 'cause you get in street fights every
Wanna get
block,
rich
so it's
off
like,
my
I'm gonna
blood,
go out of
sweat,
my way to
and
fight someone.
Hey,
So,
you gotta make a buck somehow,
but
right?
yeah, that's similar
At least
thing
I'm giving
here.
it to you straight.
You know, pretty
Might
standard
tackle in
video
different
game
parts
type
the
of
city.
stuff.
You choose where you want to go. Put down your eddies
Yeah.
and start swinging.
You know, it's Radiant
When
Quest,
you
different
take
ways
over
to get in different
manage
areas
to
of the
drop
city.
every last one of them.
You know,
You get a chance to fight in the
the
grand
good thing about
finale.
this game is there's so
That
many
all clear?
varied
Crystal.
variety of different missions
Good.
like this. So you got
Oh,
this,
except you won't be
you
setting
got
foot
hacking
outside or
stuff,
what.
you got shooting. You know.
Not yet. You can
All right.
start in Kabuki.
Yeah, so we're
I
starting in
believe in you,
Kabuki.
V. Time to show this city.
I'm not gonna do this for a while, but We'll do it eventually. I got a really good screenshot from that fight, after that fight, actually. Really nice screenshot.
What have you got for sale?
Only top shelf gear.
Alright, so this guy's actually selling some blades and stuff, so you know what? We got over $1,000 bucks, man. Let's get a blade or something. Let's see what we got. Because we don't have any melee weapons here. I mean, I'm sure we'll find some on the ground, but I mean, why not, right? Give this guy a few bucks, and we can buy some bounce back here too. Okay, so I ran out of heals in my last game, so now I'm like being proactive here. Let's just buy a few heals. Let's buy 3 of them. It's fine. All right, let's see what blades we got. Katana. Now, I do want to use a katana, I think, eventually, but I don't think I should start out using a katana, you know? It seems more like something you build up to. I'll go with the machete. Traditional, you know, fighting instrument if you really want to go hardcore, you know what I mean? So, all right, so what do we got here? We got mods. We got mods. All right, well, we can buy mods. I don't think I'm going to start modding before I even start using it. I don't actually end up using as much melee as I thought. In my first playthrough, I was using a lot of melee. Well, I was running out of bullets. But I was just switching between a gun and bashing them. I like doing that. I don't know. I just didn't really end up doing it because I ended up hacking a lot more and keeping my distance a lot more in this playthrough. So not a lot of bashing in the head. Although actually recently, in a few fights I did use it, but there's a lot of fights I didn't use melee at all.
Hey, wait!
What? Wait for what? What? Oh, did I just step on her feet and she yelled at me? Everyone yells at you in this game, man. I don't know. I don't really like the NPCs, but I think you're supposed to feel like you don't belong. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that necessarily a bad thing, but it's just something I like in other games that isn't really present in this game at all, you know? Even this guy, they're so surly. It's not like, think of like Bellathor and Skyrim. It's like he cracks some jokes when you walk in, you know? I don't know. You never feel that way with any of these guys. But it's like a hostile environment. I don't know. It works. It works. It's not great, but it works. Like, I'm not going to remember this guy like I do with Bellathor. You know what I mean? There's nothing memorable about. And all the vendors, you get these little... I don't know. We'll talk about them more when I buy more stuff. Again, it's not a big deal. It's just something that makes it like... You know, it's not the greatest RPG of all time because of those factors. But, like, who cares? Personally, but it's something I like to talk about. What I like in this game, what I like in other games, it's fine. It's not like I'm you know, a lot of people have stuff invested in, like, oh, Cyberpunk, it's taken 10 years to come out, yeah, it's going to be the greatest game, you know, they get all excited about it. Game of the year. I don't care if it's game of the year or what. Who cares? I'll bet there'll be other better games that come out next year. You know, just missed the cut for last year. It wouldn't have won because of the problems, but honestly, there weren't too many great games this past year. But I think like Animal Crossing's winning awards, and you know what I mean? Like, it's not like the biggest gaming year. Of course, Last of Us 2 got, you know, a lot of accolades, but like, you know, it's basically the same game as the first one. At least gameplay-wise, obviously. Story, different story. The story is a different story. I mean, that says it all right there about Last of Us Part 2, right? Which, I didn't play that, but I did watch the entire thing on a Twitch streamers. Twice. I watched 2 different streamers do it. One took like months to do it, so it was a little after the fact. But I did play the first one, Last of Us, and I love that game. And DLC was actually even better than the game, honestly. But you know, the fighting in the game was okay. It wasn't anything to write home about. But the immersion in that game, like every moment, you felt like you were in that story. So I think it was honestly one of the pinnacle of that type of gameplay, where you're just like, you really feel like you're in that world, and you got to deal with that situation, you know, at that time. This game does that too, but yeah, a different way, you know. I actually feel that way when I'm driving more than anything. Like, I just feel so immersed in this world, even though you're not connecting with anything, because it's just so, the design is so cool. All right, so yeah, we're just looking through the inventory there, and maybe we'll level up. We got an attribute point and a perk point here, so eventually I'm gonna level up everything. I don't know. I don't really thinking about it right now. The stuff you need early game is obviously different than the stuff you need mid game and late game. So you gotta kind of think ahead, but it's hard to do the first time you play a game. Which is one of the things that's so great about replaying RPGs, man. Like the next time I play, I'll be at the end of the game, I'll know, oh, I need to do technical ability first and need to do this afterwards, you know, and like I'll know what I need early game, late game. Because right now I can't break into any rooms, so I'm like, oh, I wish I had more technical ability just to break into locks, but like none of the perks there are stuff I want. So you know, it's like I didn't want to put points into it. It's like
Hey V,
stuff
Regina
like that.
Jones here.
All right.
If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
All right.
I know where to
Well,
gather my intel.
Regina
Call me a collector.
looks like she got into
Later, V.
a scrap at some point in her life, lost an eye. Why she doesn't do a cyber eye? Hey, I don't know. Hey, it looks cool with a patch, I guess. You know. So, you know, most people would probably get an implant. I'm not gonna judge her. It looks really cool, and I don't mind working for a badass looking girl like that. You know what I mean? So hey, it works. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get a lot of jobs from Regina. It's kind of like our main one, actually. I think.
We didn't talk about yesterday.
At this point.
It's all in the report.
Oh, so there's some
I
banter
read it.
here.
Except there's no mention
Now,
of me telling you
what's
to
funny
dump
is
the
I
fuck
hear
out of
this
there.
banter later. It's like,
Yeah,
talk about yesterday.
biggie.
Wasn't that yesterday
Not
you were
like that
talking about
cyber
yesterday?
psycho was a tank on 2 chrome legs.
I like that gold coat.
What the fuck were you thinking?
Man, there's
a
some
reason
good outfits.
Max
I wish you could
tapped
just
this,
kill
you
people
know.
and take their outfits, man. I would kill her
Civilians were
right in
in
front of those
danger.
cops and wear that
What was I
coat.
supposed to do?
Not that vest, though. Not that either. All right. What are we doing here? All right, so this comes up. All right, so we got the scanner hustles. We're fighting crime. We're doing fixers. Now the fixers, you don't even need to go there. Like I went there. I'll put that in a future episode. But you need to use your phone. Like you go there, they don't give you a job. So if you're in person, you know. All right, so let's see. Jackie's here. Now I'm just going slow here because notice the frame rate is really lagging here. Like it feels a little slow motion. So yeah, I just kind of like wait for it to load. Well, here's the thing, right? All these, you get all these reviewers that clickbait videos about the lag and the problems. They're gonna be pushing the game to the limit. They're trying to get it to break. You know what I mean? They're pushing it. I do the opposite. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna wait there for it to load for a second, so it's a better experience for me, and I'm not gonna get that mad about it unless it crashes. But for some reason, Jackie, it might be intentional. He always feels like his frame rate is in a little slow motion.
Mentioned something about
And it might just be like a dramatic
Am I
effect,
remembering right, or
for all
just
I
had
know.
brain
Because
fart?
I do think
Probably both.
the animation felt that way watching it on Twitch too.
Just so happens.
And those guys have the best
I might have
PCs they
bagged
can
us a
get. People
sweet-ass
streaming on
J.O.B..
Twitch.
Go on.
All right. Anyway, I'm not listening to this, but you know what? We already did this. I already did this in my other
This is
playthrough.
started by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn.
All right, Dexter
Only the
Deshawn.
top fixer in Night fucking City.
Yeah,
Badass
here we go.
black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of
All right.
partly gold plate.
That's cool now that I know who he is. Like to hear this description. I love. I'm glad I
How'd you
restarted
manage
the
to
game.
pull
Honestly,
this?
it really.
Trade in your spleen or something?
I played it a
As far
lot
as I
better
know,
the
we're not
second
the type
time.
to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal
All
the
right.
moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this.
Mm.
Right?
I wish I
Sure,
could
Jack.
opt out of this job. I'll
Whatever
tell you
you
that
say.
right now, Jackie.
So
Wish
what's the
I could
gig?
say no.
We meant to
for
come
your
out in one
sake.
piece.
Well, our savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face.
Oh, no
No
pressure.
pressure, but
Why do I have a
deal's
system
right on you
malfunction?
now, chica.
Oh, the whole deal's riding on us. No big deal.
Why do I gotta go?
Oh, it is a big
You
deal.
and T-Bug
It's
draw
the
straws
biggest deal
about
of
it?
our life, in fact.
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face
Oh,
is
okay.
yesterday's news.
All right.
Now Dex says he needs to check you.
All right. So Dex already knows them. He needs to meet us in person.
Look,
Now
V,
that
it's
jump
his
there is
job,
when you
his
hit
rules.
I hit
can't blame him
OK
for
and
taking
skip
a
the head, I
personal
think. a little
approach.
bit.
And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
All right.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get
Is
me
he?
wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but
The Padre.
Dex is a league of his own.
The Padre was in the first start that I did. The street kid. You talk to the Padre. He gives you a
find
job.
the cheapest gong to do the job,
And that's
then
where you
drop
meet
their
him,
corpse
actually.
at a landfill.
At the end of that job, he shows up, Jackie.
Hit the nail on the head, V.
And he actually messes the whole thing up for us.
Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno.
All
Run
right.
your wheels. Give them to my guy yesterday.
Nice.
Smooth over the dents after our dust up with the
All right,
stamps.
nice. Got the car.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
All right, so the vehicle. Now, my first
Top-notch
playthrough,
work
I didn't
again,
even
baby.
drive at all unless I
Rides
had
like
to,
it looks.
because I wanted to
Factory
run
built.
into people,
We'll see
which
about that.
you don't need to do. They
we
call
rolling
you
or
or you
what?
look on the map. So
Let's feel
lately
this
I've been
factory
driving.
ride.
I got a motorcycle now, and I just actually bought another new car. The very last thing I did last night. So, but again, that's gonna be like episode freaking 30 or 40. I'm not even joking. I have so much footage. I played like all weekend. Or no, actually I didn't. I played
Chica, easy on the gas, eh?
Monday and Tuesday
just
and
ate.
Wednesday mostly. I actually stopped
supposed
playing
to
because
stop by
the
Vic's
patch took an
anyhow.
extra day or
I
two
got
on
a
the
date.
Xbox, so I
Me and Misty.
quit for a minute.
You don't say.
Kind of why I fell behind on the
So
videos
sweet. Really gets me, you know?
and put out a few Dragon Age videos there in the meantime. But now I'm on track. I basically just gonna do these videos from now on and do a couple Skyrim videos on the weekend. And I don't know. I've been doing a video every single day in 2020. Now, here's the lag I talked about when I'm driving. I think I talked about it in the last episode. It's not bad. I mean, I did crash the car, but I didn't crash the game, so hey, it's fine. And now I know to take a little corners a little slower when it's loading new areas in, and it works fine. So, anyway, as I was saying, I'm doing a video every day this year. I don't know about next year, but we're gonna have a lot of videos. So,
For your eyes do not
might be
belong
a
to you,
slightly
or rather,
different schedule next year.
not
All right.
only
Anyway, well, here we are. We're gonna
do
meet with the
you
Rip Doc
truly believe.
next time. All right, do a few little screenshots to NS, and we'll see you then. Cyberpunk 2077 on the Xbox One, doing the corporate playthrough. We'll see you next time.